Hello, hope you're all well. Welcome back to another video. Hope everyone's training hard, getting ready for whatever's coming up. We're 2 weeks out from trials now, which is it's getting close. And actually, caught me again, fresh from the barber. Stress again. But so there wasn't a video last week from the meet in Edinburgh. I was planning to do one, but problem is I got ill when we were there. The racing was hard. I wasn't swimming well. I just thought it was going to be like a bit of a pissy, negative video, really. So I didn't want to be putting myself or putting anyone who's kind of watching these videos through that kind of. It's just not productive. So so I was ill through that week. We kind of had a bit of a regen, kind of adapted week. I think most of the team got ill. There's something about being in Scotland. Maybe it's something, the Scottish air or something doesn't work for English people very well. But so one of the only clips from that Edinburgh meet was the 50 fly on the first day that good mate of mine, Jordan Cooley, recorded from the stands. So I'll put that on screen just to have a look. I was 24.6 there, so it's okay, but I mean it's not quick. The first couple of strokes a little bit rushed, but it's kind of settled in after that. But then this weekend just gone, the weekend after Edinburgh was the Manchester meet. So our local pool, our meet, they call it Manchester International. We had, in fact, we had an Irish team there. Manchester meet then, doing the simulation, not simulation really, well, simulation for trials I suppose, doing the heat and final, getting the kind of the rest, that kind of process down. It's nice just staying at home really. So like I know my bed's good, I know what I'm eating, I know I can switch off driving into the pool. That like small things that can make a difference. Especially when we have been under the weather, it's kind of nice to have like set routines that we can easily fall back into. So the Saturday was 100 fly, and we'll put that race on. Now, so if we watch through this 100 fly. So last week in Edinburgh, I was 53.8, so which is pretty poor. So I spent a lot of time really trying to nail that breakout. So I was pretty smooth through the breakout there, hitting the stroke quite nice. I think I'm 18 strokes out on this first 50, which is pretty much bang on what I'm going to be in a couple of weeks. And out 24.62, which is actually faster than I was in the 50 last week at Edinburgh, and it felt smooth. Again, breakout was pretty smooth there, and I'm carrying speed quite well, going into that 1 up 1 down breathing pattern that I've been practicing. And then last breath there, about 10 meters out, and then I finished just long. So I could have done really with the pool being 98 meters, really, couldn't I think. But yeah, I can be pretty happy with that. Again, I've had swims in the past that have been quick, but they've felt quick, whereas this one was quick but still felt pretty heavy. So especially that last second 50, my legs were pretty heavy. I was dropping, felt like I was not kicking as well as I could be, which is pretty encouraging for, I say, 2 weeks time. But yeah, that was 52.8, so that was a second faster than last week, literally just from not being as ill. So yeah, really encouraging, to be honest. I think realistically I can be a second and a half quicker than that at trials. I can be half a second faster out, a second faster coming back, and that's not unrealistic. So we're in a pretty good place. So then on the Sunday I had 100 freestyle, so that was a good race. So me and Jordan Cooley, so I think his PB is 49.2, my PB is 49.5. So he was 49.7 in the heat. He was really quick. So going into this really was just trying to attack him. I know my start and turn are better than his. So yeah, this is just filmed from the stand. The fly video is just from the live stream. But yeah, I take a decent amount of him off the start there. But then his swim speed's really good. He sits really high in the water there, which is something I need to be working on. Something I'm always conscious of. He hits the turn just ahead of me. He was at 23.9. I was 24.0. But then ahead underwater, and then we kind of get into a bit of a dogfight. My rhythm kind of faded a little bit. I went a little bit out of sync, which again is encouraging. So total time here I was 50.1. He was 49.9. But 50.1 going out of sync, and again, like we said, coming off from that illness, is very positive. And there's again, I think there's definitely a second and a half to come from that. Again, that was a second faster than Edinburgh, which is crazy, really, the difference that week can make. So it puts me in a really positive place, I think, pre-trials. And I think that's going to be the end of me talking here. I've got, because 100 freestyle was the last event on the Sunday, so I didn't do any recording of any races then through Sunday, but I've got the women's 100 back, where we had Molly and Sophie both went 63.6, I think, in the heat. So I thought this might be an interesting race to get on camera. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Molly. I'll go Molly. Where are you going? Sophie. Let's see. Yeah, you know the same. Molly. I'm going to pick Molly. I think. Who's winning? Mate. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's winning? Who's going to win?
I can't say. I feel like
Go on. Go on. What do you think?
Twice so far in this final session, we've seen one team pick up gold and silver. City of Manchester Aquatics have a chance, really good with 25 to go. Closest to them is Cara Mayer for Swim Island in 2, then in 6 and 7 Paul and Duran. But this looks pretty much nailed on there. Molly Garrett ahead of Sophie Shaw and Amber Ranson. It's going to be a City of Manchester Aquatics 1, 2, 3, gold, silver, bronze. Wow, 118.72.
What do you think of that?
32 Shaw, 106.81 Ranson. All 3 steps on the podium. Hats off to the girls. Well done.
I need to get speed takedown with it.
So we're here with Leeds boys.
Yeah.
Leeds, Jordan, Matty. We've got the Matty review of the weekend.
Oh, it was a good weekend. It's a nice PB in the 53, but obviously Jordan took the win on FINA points with a nice 49.7 in the 103. Not too shabby.
Well, what's your other highlights from the weekend?
Just swallowing all the water from Jordan's washing 103 final.
Yeah, it wasn't just Jordan's water you were swallowing, was it? On that happy note, see you later.
No comment.